Hello YouTube, and as you may know, Rec Room has evolved a lot from 2016 to now on Christmas Day 2025 as I'm filming this intro. And Rec Room has gone through a lot of versions, and apparently a lot of the community misses the old Rec Room, so we're going to see what was different from the older Rec Room and now, and we're going to be trying every year of Rec Room from 2016 all the way up to now, skipping 2024 because that's literally just now at this point. So I will see you in the first version that we're going in March of 2020. Oh, it! Let me just yeah. Alright, we are now in 2020, which is also known as the lockdown period. Now this is when VR was at its highest. People were buying VR headsets because it was the only way they could communicate to each other. There was no way to go outside because of yeah, anyways, right off the bat, you could see something is clearly different. Instead of booting up to that weird 2D thing on that grass panel, you are greeted by this dark room with stuff that I don't want to know lies ahead. And you have the Rec Room logo and old UI. So, if you were a VR user in 2020 and you downloaded Rec Room and played it, this is probably what you would see. Obviously, we have create new account, and that is also create new account. I don't know what that does, but I don't want to find out, and that is the logging into an existing account. So, as you can see, we have my profile here with a questionable level. So, you just click that, and it logs you in right off the bat. Alright, we are now in the 2020 Rec Room, and as you can see, the dorm room looks the exact same as it would before, but we have some key differences. Now, first of all, you can say hi to Amazing Me, hi me, and we have a UI of what is to come in the 2021. So, we have face, and we obviously have our facial features. And yeah, so basically, this was just like the editor that you have now, very similar to it at least. And you were still able to grab this, put it on, no problem. And this was during the businessification of Rec Room is what I like to call it, where they decided to become all corporate and became what they are now. So this is when weekly challenges were still around. Rec Room, please bring these back. We want them. And obviously we have a board, a lot nicer. It's all 3D and stuff. We even have a tutorial on how to build. We can view the rooms that we've created. We even have some Rec Room originals here. And there's definitely they're not just Rec Room originals. They're just games and we have a random Rec Room logo on the door to the Rec Center. The Rec Center we'll get to a second. But first, we have something that we used to have that we don't have now that everyone loves. The old watch UI. So, this is while everything was still 3D, Rec Room was still built for VR. There was a screen mode, but this was still when Rec Room was optimized for whole VR, and it was still like a whole VR game, and mostly VR players played it. Nobody played it on screen mode because screw screen mode. I guess I don't know. And obviously, as you can see, we have some options. It was all like colorful and stuff. You could evict all from your Rec Room if you just hated the people. And then that was, yeah, this is the profile. You actually get to see the person that you viewed. So in this case, I'm seeing me. Hi, but it's mini me. For some reason, I have 2 subscribers. I don't know how I got that, because this is not the official Rec Room. This is a whole different platform. But here was your cheer menu, so say you could do that, and then I'm pretty sure there was some button that you would click and it would say give a cheer, and then that is tokens, obviously, because why not? I don't know what I'm doing, okay? And then the create, instead of it being a maker pen, is this, like it was a house with the plus, and we have options. Not as much as we did before. We don't have any of the V2 stuff. This is all still 2020 V1. So, we also have play, and we have a bunch of, like, homemade games. I have no idea what that is. That's what that's the Rec Room Originals. So, you could even sort games by popularity on rec.net, I think, but I think that could just be the ROOs. And then you were able to visit other people's rooms. I don't know what happened to that. Yeah, public sandbox. So you could visit other people's rooms. And we'll get to room creation in the maker pen in a second, but we have one more place to go to, and that is the rec center. Alright, now it might not seem like much is different at first, but you'll soon realize that the graphics, Rec Room definitely had some work to do during this time period, let's just say. But this is insane, like, wow. We have the old code of conduct and need more token stuff that definitely does not work anymore. Obviously, frisbees, where you can. Holy, that vibration is actually a lot stronger than I remember. And like the actual thing. All right. Next up. Alright, hello, and we are now in the 2018 Rec Room build, and obviously, right off the bat, you can immediately tell something is different. My Rec Room player obviously knows that too. Say hi, Rec Room player, yeah. And this is because this is the very first build of Rec Room screen mode. Now 2018 was the year that screen mode for Rec Room officially released. So, as you can see, a lot different from what we have today. Obviously, you're stuck in third person. So, yeah, that's definitely different. And then, instead of just going on here, well, I mean, yeah, you can go on there, but you can also click E and you just immediately climb up there. And then, obviously, we can throw stuff. Throwing is so much more different than what it is like now. How do I stop emoting? Okay, anyways. Okay, anyways, we pick this up. Bam, we can throw it. And the animations, they look so much more VR-like than what it is now. Like, it could actually take a quick minute to realize this guy is not at all in VR. Like, 2018 Rec Room quiz, let's go. And you know what? Let's see what the rec center looks like. In fact, yep. It'll show this spinning animation. Very cool. And then, holy, this mirror. Like, whoa. And here we are at the dorm room. You can also sprint. Sprinting is way different. Like, sheesh. And the walking is just like any normal Rec Room player walking. Look, it even has this thing where you can like readjust the headset for a second. Like, literally, Rec Room screen mode in 2018, at that point, it was just... Wait. How do you drop this? Okay, I figured it out. Anyways, chatting, too. So, you just click C, type whatever you want. So I'm gonna just say, what's up, you guys? And look at that. Wow. And then we have over here now playing Isle of the Lost Skulls. Obviously you have your quest and then editing. Let's see what editing looks like in Rec Room Screen Mode 2018. So what you do, create room, and then you go, let's just choose heart for this instance, and then I'll name this test for a video. Create. Alright, let's see what this does. As you can see, we are in test for a video private. And oh my gosh, dude, I just love these animations. Dude, they need to bring these animations for Screen Mode players back. Like, dude, this is insane. Anyways, we go to here, this room, I think. Shoot. Okay, backpack. And then maybe, oh, I just, no, don't spawn in the film, other. How do I use my maker pen? Maybe it's M. Okay, bad news, I have no idea how to use the maker pen, so, oh, yeah! That's how you use the maker pen. So, to anybody who doesn't know, this essentially, just think of this as the Bone Lab person spawner. Like, look, maker pen. So, obviously you can draw like normal. That looks absolutely hideous. What I'm wondering is how you open the maker pen menu. I'm just spamming random keys until I get it. Oh, okay, so to open the maker pen menu, you just click tab, and here is the maker pen stuff. So we have shapes, tools, chips, gizmos, colors, basically everything from the old maker pen, just on a screen. And editing on screen mode seems like, yeah, not that good. And then let me just, I forgot how you drop this stuff. Alright, you can't have any
Ready to start.
Rec Room testing without me absolutely doing horrible on golden trophies. So, let's try golden trophy on screen mode.
Game on.
Alright, let's do this. I'm not gonna do well. Alright, now obviously, I'm pretty sure this was during the whole beta phase. The hitting animation, yeah, I think they made the hitting animation in Blender, not gonna lie. Alright, let's test out. So we just okay, so we're just gonna skip that.